What's going on, Tobes?
So we're out here with Todd from SDG. So we're just going to do a bit of a shakedown on the truck and make sure all suspension's good. So yeah, we'll just take the little panels off the back, and then yeah, so we just got to adjust some rings at the moment, and yeah, we can go out and go for a cruise and give her a shakedown. Should be a good day.
The 6100 they got built for them.
Lots happened. Geez, Todd and I did that car, and now we're getting ready to go back to Baja. So we're excited to go back to Baja. We got Todd here, master of suspension. So hope we get all dialed for Baja.
Yeah, buddy. Just take a little crossover ring out of it, get the ride height down just a little bit. It was just sitting a little bit too high. Nothing crazy, just getting her where she needs to be.
Getting her prep for zoo ride?
Yeah, exactly. The fun zone. The roughest, nastiest shit we do all year.
So we're just out of Jean, just where near where the Mint 400 was on the weekend, and we're just going to give the truck a little bit of a shakedown, just get some shock settings right. We've got Todd from SDG here to help us, so just get a little bit used to it. Will be my first time with Callan sitting next to me, so we'll try to get a little bit of understanding of how we operate too. And so it makes it better for San Felipe at the 250. So this year Callan's going to hop beside Toby and I, and basically do the whole lot of the navigating for the whole races. So we're excited. We think everything's, we've got everything sorted for this year. Mason's prepped the truck again, and everything's looking good.
First day back at school, mate.
What's that?
First day back at school.
Yeah.
Like riding a bicycle.
It would have been a lot easier if you would have had some drinks last night. Pussy. So is it work like dual citizenship then?
So yeah, it's got
This
a
is
little.
putting the truck up, this is putting the...
Yep.
Oh,
The truck back down on the ground.
Do you remember, it's almost opposite. You almost think of the jacks are going up, you know,
Yep.
back up, but thank you.
So yeah, your little picture there with the jacks here. It's got a little jack at the bottom. That means that the jacks is down, and then the other little down button is pulling the jack back up.
Okay.
You
So
have seatbelts, 5 points like that. 2 over your shoulders.
Traffic ban.
traffic, so it's all I'm good for right now. So making sure that no one's coming. Make sure Wheelie can get get out on track and go and have some fun. So he's first up and ready to go.
They left and went out.
Yeah.
And then they came along the sand whoops, along the top of the dry lake bed.
Yeah.
And then they came down here and there's you go into the train tracks over there.
Yeah.
And then they made a little loop, come up this, and then they go around the hill. And on the other side's the spectator area.
Ah, yeah. Nice to meet you, dude. Honestly, not too much. We just got Dakar done, out of the way. Yeah, not the greatest result, not what we go there for, but left in one piece. And then we've had a few weeks off now, and yeah, over here doing some testing with the truck, getting ready for San Felipe. So it's yeah, been a little bit of a break, which is good. And then get 250 out of the way, and then see what the future holds.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay, yeah, because I'm like...
is he not listening to me? Can
Yeah.
you not hear me?
I couldn't hear. And then I looked over to see if you were plugged in. I'm like, you're plugged in.
You should have said like this. Sorry, I'll check it.
That's okay.
That was 12 miles. That's about right.
Yeah.
For a good loop.
Just any oil leaks or anything crazy like that. But
Hey, I saw this back here too, Toby.
you know, with CVs
But
and everything.
I think it's from when they filled the radiator.
Yeah, that's why I just wiped it off before he took off, just to make sure.
I forgot to tell you.
What's happening there?
Yeah, we're like, I'm telling you, he's going like this, he's going, and I'm going, and then I'm looking at him and going, can you hear me? And he's going, and I'm like,
I'm like, turn. He's like going. I'm like, can you not hear me? What's that beeping?
do you want to, I think that just in these little sharper bumps, the front's popping a bit.
Yeah.
But do you want to hop in and do a run, a couple of runs, and see what you think, and then I'll hop in at the end?
Yep.
Or whatever?
Yeah, yep.
It's fine.
Do whatever you need.
Easy. We're gonna tune it for the curbs in the wash.
No.
It was. I think it was just a little bit cold too. There, starting to feel a little bit better when it got heated up.
Yeah.
So.
The things that slide in that lock it, there's no clips, and those things had popped up.
First day back at school.
In there, so they're still there.
Little run.
We got lucky.
Iron out some cobwebs, and yeah, get used to Calvin talking to me, which
up against the
was a little bit hard then because we weren't plugged in properly. So he's doing the hand signals, and I'm going past where he's saying. So, but we got it sorted. We're all good.
I'm just saying, some decent stuff. You know what I mean? That's just it. Like the sand whoops. If it wasn't just as fucked as it probably.
Side would be like San Felipe because it's all it's sharper than the right side.
Well, I was here the week before last, and half of the guys that came out were out here when we were testing. I was testing herbs. They couldn't go up the right side. It's so bad at the bottom, I guess. I don't fucking know. I didn't think it could get.
Do you want us to go there?
It's up to you guys. I'm just, if you're trying to see how good it's working right now.
Yeah.
But I also think if it feels decent what you're doing, and you only put 50 or 60 on it today, then you could throw another 20 or 30 on it down there,
after qualifying.
And just make sure you're all good.
We
Or before.
We really just want to make sure the setup's good for qualifying too.
Yeah, that's just tightening her down.
Yeah.
We're gonna qualify.
The faster you go, the better it is.
Did that help though in that stuff a little bit or no?
I think it helped, but I think it's still a little bit, you know what I mean, doing it? Like you feel like it definitely helped. I'm surprised how much the rear helped, but I think it's still doing it in the front just a little bit, but not as bad.
Like it's not, the nose is staying too high?
More than you want to on some of the square edge, you know what I mean? When you just want it to settle down. And
like in the washes and stuff? Yeah.
But once you hit the big stuff and you're going at speed?
Yeah, I know. And I
it's
don't want to,
pretty good.
like, we could start dumbing it down for that stuff, but then, like, when you get in the bigger San Felipe where you're trying to keep the nose up a little more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it?
So you, like, catch one, noses into another, and then, like, it does, like, lift off a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think once it gets to San Felipe and they're closer,
Yeah.
it's going to help, and it won't dance in the front as much. So, yeah, it was better.
Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, the faster you hit everything, the better it gets. Like, it's, if you're just committed and go,
Yeah.
it just rides smooth as anything. So
That's that fine line, dude. You're trying to hit shit at speed.
Yeah.
It's got to be stiff enough to save your life, but at the same time,
it's got to have a bit of cush
yeah.
with it. But no, it was better. Like, that's the worst bit. The bumps are so far apart. Like, when we're at San Felipe and they're closer, it probably won't react
just
as
sit
much.
on top. Yeah.
But it gets a little bit of air, misses one, then it just goes down into another.
Yeah.
Like, then it like loads.
It doesn't.
That one,
Well,
then
it doesn't get the nose over the next one. It like shoves the nose into
shoves
the
the
next
nose
one.
in the next one.
Yeah.
But that rebound, it did.
Yeah.
It did pick it up a little bit more, but it stopped it from like pulling the front. So you got through the corner better, but then once you got going at more high speed, it felt like it had better traction. Like it was getting the wheel,
keeping the tire on
the ground more and stuff.
Well, there's still more if you want.
Nah, I think that's like it's going to be pretty damn close. Nice. Yeah, for me, I'm all good. We made a little slight shock change in the rear. It's kind of hard to tell because San Felipe is going to be completely different, but no, the truck feels good. There's no leaks and everything. Yeah, the boys at Mason have done a good job, and Paul's just going to do one more run after that little change I made, and then yeah, that'll be us done. So yeah, we'll head back to drop the truck off at Mason. They're just going to do a run over on it, final check. And then we'll go and load up and head down to San Felipe and hook into it.
All good. Truck's good. These trucks are amazing. Got some good drivers, so I'm excited. These trucks are blowing my mind, dude. It's so insane. It's awesome.
Yeah, we'll see you back at the house.
Yeah.
So we just finished testing and giving the truck a shakedown out at Prim. Everything feels awesome. Toby's had a few runs, I had a few runs. We've done a little bit of shock adjustment, and working with Callum for the first time has been great. So we'll get a little bit more comfortable with that sort of relationship while we're pre-running, and by the time the race comes around, we'll be fine-tuned and ready to roll.
It's good. We need to get him 6100 so we can just spin some laps in Baja and get some good seat time. He just didn't get a lot of seat time last year, so we need to get him some seat time. And it's just different because you haven't driven since the Baja 1000, so you have whatever it is, a few months, and then you fly over here, and you're just not used to seeing stuff at 150 miles an hour. So it just takes a minute for your mind to like read stuff coming at you, you know what I mean? It just takes time, so it's all good. He's good. Truck's good. Toby, we got some work to do, but he might come around a little bit, so we'll see what happens.
How do you feel doing double duties?
For like the smaller stuff, it's good because I already know what's going on at the truck. So as soon as the second driver hops in, I can explain what's going on. Hey, we've had this issue, or the brakes are a little soft. You might have to do a double pump and stuff like that. So for all that stuff, it's better for the team, I think. For the 1000, might be getting a little too old for that. So we'll see what happens.
Such a pussy, eh?